It's gone up. The end of the year, it was really low. They have gone back to foreclosing again. That's really good. So, okay, everybody pay attention to this fact. Here's why you guys should be working with pre-foreclosure. Where are you, Chris? Chris, are there 81 expired listings in Huntington Beach? Take a wild guess. Yes, no, maybe. I'm going to take a wild guess and probably say no. Yeah, I'm with you. No. Now, here's the other thing, Chris. There's no competition on these 81. And here's the other fact. Everybody remember from earlier in the webinar? Approximately 64 of these people are never going to make a payment again, Chris. So wouldn't it seem logical to try to go and meet as many of these people as you humanly can and introduce yourself and teach them their alternatives to foreclosure? That's what I'm in the business of. There you go. Inland Empire for Trish. Are you my Trish? I feel like you're my Trish. Are you my Trish, Trish? I have a Trish in my program. I'm very bad with names. You're my Trish, aren't you? Trish. You're a program person, aren't you? Yes? I feel former. Okay, I'm not losing my mind. It's pretty good on my part, if you want my point of view. Considering I'm in the thousands at this point. All right, so Trish, you wanted Riverside and San Bernardino? Anyone particularly? One side or the other is going to generate. It's 600 between the two. Like it's thousands. Like it's literally that big. Riverside City? Okay. It's a good one. California, Riverside County, the lovely city of Riverside. And it's actually true. A couple times out of the year, it is a lovely city. I think the number is going to be really large. I think it's in the hundreds for just Riverside. The answer is 342. Okay, let's do the math. It's 240, 250, 200. What? It's like 280 people that aren't going to make payments here. And again, we have social proof, right? You're going to go and meet with these people. They're all going to say that they're working with loan mods. The banks don't really foreclose, right? That's what they all say for anybody who's ever worked on it. So, all right. So make sure to pull your bank-owned properties, Trish. There'll be about 100 of them, at least. There's usually about 50, 165, 185, I'm sorry. So I'm going to pull those and take that list with me. Because here's an absolute fact that I want everybody to pay attention to. 185 people in the city of Riverside all believed that they were working on a loan mod. They all believed that they had an attorney. They all believed that they were going to sue the bank and win. Got it? All of them. You know what happened to all 185 of those people? They weren't represented by a realtor. They're losing actual money. They still have debts. And they got foreclosed upon, which means they're not going to be able to rent, and it's going to affect their future employment. Got it? We're in the business of being advocates as realtors. You go and meet these people, you introduce yourself, you create a relationship, and you keep them from shooting their foot off. That's what happened to 185 people. Or I could be a real jerk about it, which, considering who was on this call, let's see, Keith, Kim, Trish, I think you date far enough back to my jerky days, right? That's 185 listings you didn't get, Kim, Trish, anybody. Anybody with a California real estate license, look closely. It's 185 listings you didn't get in one city. That's old school, Lee Kim. That was a little old school by my standards. I mean, that's reality. I mean, that's really the reality. Triana, I will do LA real quick for you. LA is a big number. Anything with a notice of sale, notice of default. Remember, I only want owner occupied. I'm going to filter them out. Keep it real simple. California, LA County, LA City. I can do Phoenix for you, Diana. This section of the program always takes the longest. Here's why. Data is everything. Holy crap, people. Data is everything. If you have good data, you will always get listings. I don't even expect people to be great at the front door. I expect them to get good data, do good marketing, and get good appointments. That's how you get listings. You don't have to be great at the front door. Can I talk personal with all of you? You guys have met other real estate agents and investors, right? Some of them are not the smoothest creatures in the world, but they somehow get listings. The reality, play the game that is math. Put up 36 marketing pieces, go on 3 to 5 face-to-face appointments per week, get listings. Kind of a common equation. That's how I operate. And in the city of LA, the city of angels for Triana. It's still calculating there, that many. Got that one. I'll pull, for personal amusement, I'll do just the city of San Diego. Oh, 1,252. You might want to narrow it down by zip code, just saying that out loud. I'll do San Diego City, just doing it. You guys are getting the point, right? There's a 4% default rate in the country. I know everybody thinks that there's nobody who's missed a payment and that we don't have people who've missed payments anymore. It is one of the more amusing things that I know about. San Diego City. Somebody wrote a big long something. It's calculating, and I'll have a number for you in a second, Kim. In your search, you'll select NODs from the first NOD to how far in the future. Okay, that's a good question. I take them all. I know that most people select 4-month back and 4-month forward, Doug. I don't care. All NOD, all NOS. Because you don't know who's getting stalled out, if they're suing a bank. Here's the thing. There's 623 people in the city of San Diego, Doug. Follow the logic, right? All NODs, all notice of sales, okay? I don't know who's ready to pop yet, right? For those of you who work in this field and those of you thinking about working in this field, there are only two kind of homeowners. Those that have failed to make their payments and make a loan mod, or their attorneys finally turn their back on them, right? So it's just a waiting game, Doug. I'm just going and putting myself in a position to be the alternative to foreclosure that makes the most sense. Does that make sense? If you keep inserting yourself into a place where someone has no choice but to either let the bank sell it or let somebody else sell it, and here's the thing for all of you on this call, if you sell it, it's kind of like a country and western song in reverse. They don't get the word foreclosure on their credit. They settle their debts. They probably get more money doing it that way, right? They're able to move on and settle their life. If they let the bank do it, lots of bad things happen. And the reality is it happens way more than I care to mention. So yeah, I pull everything, Doug. Just make sure it's owner occupied. That's really the big deal here. Owner occupied is the way to go. All right. Mission Hills, an actual Ventura County. All right, 2 more. And I'm out of here. I got to move on. We got to actually physically put up marketing. California, Ventura County. Did I zoom right past it? It is LA County. It is? It's on the border. My bad. Mission Hills. Home of the velodrome. I feel like there's a velodrome out there. Am I right? I'm doing Phoenix, Diana. I'm just doing them in order. You'd be surprised. People always show up at this one moment in the webinar. Mission Hills, ad. Cal State Dominguez Hills has a velodrome. I know this for a fact, Sandra. That is a very obscure fact that nobody cares about. For those wondering what a velodrome is, it's where they ride bicycles in a circle. There are 18. You are going to have to expand your area a little bit. I'm just telling you the way it is. You might want to come slightly south or somewhere else into that region. But that one particular city is not having too many issues. Are there bank-owned properties at least? Do you believe that there are more Wait, here's a mind-bending fact for anybody paying attention. There are more bank-owned properties and more people in default in the city of Beverly Hills than there are in Mission Hills. Let that one sink in for a minute. Yeah, you're going to have to change. This is a very low foreclosure rate. Okay. Sorry, Sandra, your city. Yeah, that's a fact, Kimberly. Check this out. Just because I'm here. Mission Hills, which is kind of medium, upper end. It's upper end. So California, the city all of you on this call know, the highest priced real estate anywhere in the country, bar none, Bel Air, Beverly Hills. Check this stat out. Last time I was here, they had 18. Let's see what they're at right now. First of the year. 15. That means that there will probably be between 30 and 40 people that at least have a notice of default or a notice of sale. This number is usually 50% of the overall. Take that one in. All right. Let me switch all this out real quick and do one more. Auction. I know everybody's surprised by that one fact. San Francisco is one of the highest default rates, Kim. San Francisco has double-digit appreciation, and there are something like 300 delinquent people in the city of San Francisco. And I can't get anybody to go work that city because nobody wants to go into the city. Go figure. I have been waiting for an agent to literally jump up and go, I'm going to San Francisco. They kill it in San Francisco right now. All right. We're going out to Arizona. Anywhere specifically you want Phoenix, because that number is going to be huge. I know this for a fact. Maricopa County, for those of you who don't know. Okay. I'll just show you the big city then. Phoenix it is. Include. It's like saying Las Vegas, Diana. It's kind of the same thing. It'll be 300 at least. I think the last time I was here was in the 300 range. 835. They've gone up. Welcome to 2018, everybody. And here's the stat. Approximately 640, 650 out of that 835 will never make another payment again. Do you want me to be really crappy about it, Diana? That's 835 listings you didn't get that will no longer be a part of Phoenix's inventory. They will be sold to a Wall Street investment firm as a commodity, and they will become rentals. They are no longer Phoenix inventory. Show of hands, everybody okay at this point? Everybody get a good solid dose of reality here on the data portion of the webinar? I don't know what the rest of the people on this webinar are doing. Like they're paying attention, but they don't want to be involved. All right. You're going to download your data. Data looks like this. Data is not sexy. Good job, everyone. This is a data list. It can be for foreclosures. It could be for notice of defaults. It doesn't matter. I want the first name, I want the last name, and I want their address. That's all I care about. I don't want document numbers. I always clean my lists up. I just want it as simple and as clean as humanly possible. All right. Step 2. That was a long data pool. Step 2, we're going to physically go and put marketing on the property. I'm going to show you guys how to do monster marketing right now. To physically do monster marketing, it's required that you own a car. You will physically have to go to the property. Okay? That means I'm going to pull about 10 addresses. I like to put 10 out per day. So my daughter has gymnastics in the lovely city of Vista every single day. So I like to take those 3 hours after I drop her off and spend an hour putting up marketing. And it's very simple to do that. Okay, I'm going to use Root Excel. I'm going to map out 10 addresses. I'm going to import 10 addresses. So far, all of you can do this.